Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcast, this time taking a look at Serviper. Serviper has two of the moves that recently got buffed. Poison Jab does more damage and Poison Fang is guaranteed to debuff your opponent. So this trainer has a YouTube channel, definitely go ahead and check them out and let's see how Serviper performs. So this is definitely a pretty good matchup right off the bat because Razor Leaf is resisted, although it's still doing a lot of damage, right? But they do switch out into Hypno. Now, the poison types are going to be weak to Confusion, so you got to switch out of that. So in comes Goliath Stunfisk. As long as they don't have Focus Blast, Fire Punch is still super effective, still does a good amount of damage. We'll have to see the Stunfisk not going for the bait, going straight Earthquake. Will the opponent decide to shield this one? They do decide to shield it. So let's see what happens. This Hypno will be able to get to another Fire Punch. Goliath Stunfisk going to shield this up just so we can guarantee that it reaches the next Earthquake. And we're going to see an Overfarm going for that Earthquake. We'll have to see if the Hypno decides to commit both shields on the Stunfisk. They do not. So the Hypno goes down. Very nice. In comes Victor Bell. Oh, able to get off that last second Rock Slide. Will be enough to KO unless if they shield. I don't think they will. Nope, they don't. And what is going to be in the back? Going to be an Abomasnow. Out comes Talonflame. This is going to be a good game. So that's what you definitely want to see. Now, Talonflame is going to be neutral to Weather Ball. And it does quite a bit of damage, especially in the Great League. But Talonflame is going to be able to take it. Go for this Flame Charge. And that is going to be a good game. I think the opponent still has a shield. But it's still going to be a good game. Now, the reason they could have just farmed down a Talonflame, the reason you want to go for that Flame Charge is so you could boost the next Incinerate. But anyway, the opponent lets it go because they knew the game was over. So great game, very well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. I'm really curious. Do I want to invest in a Serviper as well? I think it's pretty good. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I am going to be using some of the new poison types. This is a great matchup. Definitely what you love seeing. So Serviper doing a lot of damage with Poison Jab. We see a Cloyster come in. Out comes Galorian Stunfisk. Okay, that's a Frostlass Cloyster, so pretty interesting. But good matchup for the Galorian Stunfisk, able to go for the Rock Slide. We do see a shield there, which is totally fine. I think Cloyster has access to Hydro Pump, so this could be dangerous, but it's just going to be Avalanche, although that still does a lot of damage, to be honest. But Galorian Stunfisk is able to get to a Rock Slide, and we'll have to see if the Cloyster decides to give him both shields. They do. Cloyster really wanting to win this matchup. Can they farm down? No, another Rock Slide is coming out. Galorian Stunfisk, an absolute monster, able to get to that Rock Slide and KO the Cloyster. Very nice. And in comes Hitmonlee. Okay, very spicy. I like it. I like it. So in comes the Serviper going for the Poison Fang. Guaranteed to debuff your opponent's defense now. Poison Fangs. So definitely a great move. Those Poison Jabs doing even more damage now. I love that combination. So Poison Fang coming in, going to forever debuff the opponent. And then you just farm down like that, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. So that's the Viper able to sink its teeth into those two Pokemon towards the end, especially that Wigglytuff being super effective towards it. Serviper or Poison Jab uses super effective towards other Pokemon such as Azumel, popular picks, right? We do have a Bastiodon. This is a really bad matchup, so we're probably gonna, you know what? I feel like you can't switch out of this matchup, actually. You can't go into the Stunfisk because you switch out. You certainly don't want to go into Talonflame, so you actually have to stay in this matchup. So let's see how bad it is. Yeah, Crunch isn't doing a lot. Will the Bastiodon farm down? If they attempt to farm down, the Crunch is just going to continue to add up, although Bastiodon will be able to successfully farm down. But Poison Fang, I mean, you could go for the debuff, I guess, which is guaranteed, but Poison Fang is double resisted, so yeah, just going for the crunches. And okay, I mean, Bastiodon, as we can see, definitely wins, but still doing a lot to it. Got it pretty low. So in comes Galorian Stunfisk. So Galorian Stunfisk might be able to farm down the Bastiodon, but it will have to take a couple flamethrowers, or at least take one and then shield. We'll have to see if they go for the farm down. Yep, Galorian Stunfisk is going to go ahead and shield, and I think the Stunfisk could probably farm down now without another flamethrower. We'll have to see. They did farm up a lot of energy with Serviper, but Stunfisk is able to successfully farm down. So, good play. I like that. Rockslide going into the Azumel. So, speaking of Azumel, it would be lovely if Serviper was still around, but unfortunately, it's not. So, this is actually going to be a tough fight. Talonflame doesn't want any part of Azumel either. So, I mean, maybe get it pretty low. We'll see. Earthquake coming in. And that's going to do quite a bit of damage. It is getting it pretty low. Trying to get to a Rock Slide. Will the Stunfisk actually shield this? And they do shield it. Yeah, they do shield it. Going to be a play rough, but still. So this Stunfisk going to charge up enough for 2 Rock Slides. Now, the opponent knows that there's something weak to his Azumel in the bag. So yeah, they're going to start committing shields, which makes sense. Another Rock Slide coming in. You got to get it low. You got to get it low. So able to take both shields, so that's good. But in comes the Talonflame. Talonflame will be hit with an attack. Now, I think they have Hydro Pump because they went for play rough. They do, yeah. Alright, unfortunate, but well played nonetheless. And yeah, Galarian Stunfisk is going to go down. Definitely unfortunate alignment. If the Serviper happens to get onto that Azumel, that would have been fantastic. If the Stunfisk was in the lead, that would have obviously been a win. But, you know, it happens. So, Serviper into Medicham. Okay, let's see how this plays out. You have to watch out that Psychic will KO. But, we'll see. Going straight Poison Fang. Gonna just debuff it. Gonna soften up all these Pokemon. I love Poison Fang now. So, there we go. Defense is full in. And look how much those Poison Jabs are doing now. We will see a shield, even if it's Ice Punch. It's going to be a Psychic, so very nice shield by the Serviper. And Serviper is going for the farm down. Yes, they are able to get that farm down. That is incredible. So now has 2 Poison Fangs. Gonna just throw them because you're guaranteed to debuff the opponent, right? Guaranteed twice, basically. You can throw it again. Yeah, just continue to throw it. You know, throw it again, debuff it. And they could shield, but they're still gonna get debuffed. We do see a shield there. And look how much Serviper is doing. Okay, gonna go ahead and throw the Flame Charge, which will KO this Serviper. That's totally fine. Serviper did its job. In comes Talonflame. They switch into Lantern. Out comes Galarian Stunfisk. This is a risky matchup. This is definitely a dangerous matchup because Hydro Pump is going to do a tremendous amount of damage. Thunderbolt will not. It is a Hydro Pump beautiful shield. I think the Galarian Stunfisk can win the race to another Earthquake, but let's see if they shield. They do shield. Okay, so I think Stunfisk can get to the Earthquake. We'll have to see. Oh, they're barely able to get to the Earthquake. This should be enough to KO, even if it's not. As long as you do it, as long as you get it low, but it is enough to KO. In comes Talonflame, and the opponent will leave that one. So that was a great game. Great battles and everything. Everything in between. Amazing. So let's go ahead and move into the next one, which I do believe is the last battle of this video. How you guys enjoying Season 8 so far? I am absolutely loving it. So we have Serviper into Roserade. Okay, I would argue that this is a pretty good matchup. I mean, Bullet Seed is resisted. Poison Fang doing a lot. Weather Ball neutral. You can definitely take a Weather Ball with Serviper. Let's see how much it does. It does do a lot. You can't take another one. They do switch into a Zoom Arrow. Very interesting switch by the opponent. Perhaps a mistake. Or maybe not knowing Serviper's moveset or something. I'm not really sure. But that Serviper gets the debuff and is going to get another debuff even if the Azumel shields this. So that's actually incredible. They do not shield it. And are we going to see a farm down? Yeah, you could shield and farm this down. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Going to go ahead and shield with Serviper. Going to be that Ice Beam, but that's fine. And then we're going to see the farm down with Serviper. Poison Jab, Poison Fang, absolutely incredible. Going to go ahead and go for the Crunch, Steel types. Going to be strong against the Poison types, but that's okay because you can just go ahead and go for the Crunch. So let's see. I mean, both are okay. I mean, Galarian Stunfisk, yeah, I would say is better just because you're resisting the moves, whereas Talonflame doesn't resist them. But Scumbag is just going to go ahead and go for an attack. Going to be a Brave Bird. They're probably going to switch after this. Yep, we do see a switch into Roserade. Makes sense. The Roserade was able to catch this Rock Slide. Nice catch. Still does a lot. In comes Talonflame, though. Able to delete that Roserade. And now in comes Scummy, and the opponent will leave. And that is going to be a great set. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.